All right. Kind of wanted to talk about something here today. It's something that's been on my mind and I've wanted to bring up for quite some time here. Of course, it always comes back to the same old thing that I'm talking about, and it's to know thyself, to understand who you are, understand your psychology, know what your triggers are, your weaknesses. And the reason you'd want to do that is so that you can step into the highest position that you can hold within this reality, the best version of yourself that you would like to see happen, instead of just fucking laying there dreaming about it, watching other people here and there that are doing it and thinking, if only I could do that. And take some inner strength. That's something else I've mentioned here. And it's something I see all too often is there's many spiritual teachers out there, and this isn't to say I got all the answers and I'm the end-all be-all. I'm wrong lots and have to change the ways I think and do things frequently. Okay? So I just want that to be out there. But what I do see is a lot of teachers, without a doubt, intellectually, through book and whatnot, very intelligent people, have a lot to offer, have a lot to say, have a lot of good advice that could help you very much. But the one thing that this certain group of people lack is the physical side of your spiritual journey to the highest version of yourself. And it's really important. Physical, you literally, mental and physical, you need both of those in order to be balanced to get to that point that you want to achieve. They both have to be 50-50, equal. And one works directly with the other. That's the thing. When you're doing one, you're doing the other, and vice versa. There's just no way around that. That's how it works. And the thing about exercise is it's where I personally see the greatest benefit in it is pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, Now, generally when you talk to people and mention that they should take up something physical in life to help their mental state and to climb that ladder of the highest version of yourself, they automatically go straight for what they're interested in, what they would like to do, and I'm not going to tell you not to do that. Don't get me wrong. But is that going to be the fast track way for you to get to that higher version of yourself? A lot of physical exercises out there are not going to get you connected as quick as others. That's the thing. It's not to say it can't happen. It's just not going to be near as fast. And I don't know about you, but I personally like to work things within what I do daily that are going to get me there the quickest. And that's what I do. An example for me is I go to the gym, if you haven't figured that out already. Do I go there because I absolutely love it and I'm 100% passionate about it and it's what I want to do? No, actually, not really. Shit, out of 10 workouts, 2 of them out of 10 workouts, only 2 of them do I have spring in my step and I'm ready to roll and hit the gym. The other 8 are fucking brutal. My mind doesn't want me to go. It's finding every single excuse in the book to not go. And for me personally, this is something I've been doing for quite some time. As soon as I see that come through my mind that, I don't want to go to the gym today, or maybe we'll just watch TV, then I know I have to fucking go. I have no choice once I have that happen. If I am gonna fucking stay home and sit on the couch and watch TV, I will only do it when my mind is not looking for a way out of the gym. Because as I've talked in the past, the inner monologue of the mind is very powerful, and it has brought most people right to their knees because they believe every fucking thing they think. And that's just not how it works. So back to me going to the gym. So that's what I do. When I don't want to go, I have to fucking go. And I don't go to the gym because it's the end-all, be-all, my favorite sport there is. That's just not the case. It's not true at all. I do it because it's fucking brutal and it's intense and it pushes you way the fuck outside your comfort zone. I see it all the time. I can walk into a gym and see how defeated most people are by the movements that they pick to use in the gym. Most people won't pick the big three: deadlift, squat, bench press. And, two of these stand out even more: deadlift and squat. And one even more than the other, the squat. This is the thing that most people will make all kinds of excuses to not do because it is the hardest and the most mentally challenging movement in the fucking gym. There isn't another one that's going to get you to want to quit and give up as quick as squats. And that's why I love them so much. They're the most powerful thing. And if you don't listen to that story and you keep pursuing after 3 months, 6 months, a year, and you keep doing this stuff regardless if you want to or not, you will see extreme results. So it's going to be very challenging. Those 3 movements, they're going to be the ones that you're going to find that you want to give up, quit, and avoid the quickest. You're going to be prone to going to the lazy fucking machines and working out on them, convincing yourself that you're making progress. Yes, you're making some progress, but it is fucking minimal. Now, when I talk with this about people about finding that sport or whatever activity, often I'll mention the gym, and there's an assumption there that because I do it, I think you should do it. And it's just not it. It's because I know how fucking fast this will get you on track. And if you look at gym workouts, list me one fucking sport on this planet that doesn't use the gym as the base for that sport, whether it's football or any martial arts or anything like that. All these guys are in the gym. That is where the core is, and you'll see them many times a week in the gym, even though they're a baseball player or a football player or a hockey player or an arm wrestler, or I could just go on and on, biking. Just doesn't matter. Racing cars. These guys are always in the gym. So this is the reason that I tell people to do it. There's something about the gym too that is absolutely crucial if you are doing this as I am, to be the best version of yourself and to learn who you are. And it comes from the gym. And you cannot really get this with other sports. Okay, yes you can, but it's going to take substantially longer. And honestly, for the people I look around out there, when I mention what I'm about to, they have no clue, even though they've been into Taekwondo for 10 or 20 years. And it's called mind-muscle connection. And I mean, just look at the word right there, mind and muscle. So we have the mind and we have the physical. It's right there. And so how do you think you can be the highest version of yourself if you're only focusing on mental? You're only 50% on the way if that's all you're looking at. The other is physical, as I just said earlier. So mind-muscle connection. This is an absolute key. Once you achieve this ability, it is life-changing. And, if I had to explain in my own words what mind-muscle connection is, basically anything that I personally pick up or grab or move or anything, I can feel every single muscle that is linked to that part of my body when I pick it up, that's activating upon that lift, movement, whatever. Whether I'm walking, whether I'm picking up a glass of water, whether I am lifting weights in the gym. And once you achieve mind-muscle connection, you will find that, let's say you are passionate about martial arts, and if you go to the gym, get that mind-muscle connection stuff figured out, go back into your martial arts, you will have substantially more power. I mean, I was talking about this with a friend the other day, and he brought up something that I had kind of forgot about, and it was a good point. How about Bruce Lee? He talks about where the punch starts from the toe, the bottom of his foot, and comes all the way through the body. Well, what the fuck do you think he's talking about? That dude was seriously connected in that way. And guess what? He used weights also. I'm not saying that's where he got mind-muscle connection. I don't know. But I know for a fact he still lifted weights to a degree. No question. So that's what mind-muscle connection is. And it's very important. And this is what I'm saying that a lot of the spiritual teachers that I see out there are completely fucking missing. They have this whole aspect that is powerful and great, and yet they're completely fucking missing 50% of the puzzle. And, you know, a lot of them are into a certain sport or activity, and that's great. But you're still missing the mind-muscle fucking connection. Go, you know, research that shit, look it up, and work towards it in your life. You will not be disappointed. Every skill that you can learn to strengthen your body mentally or physically, with balance, of course, is what's going to get you higher up that ladder of knowing thyself. So what are you waiting for? Why are you sitting on the couch? Why aren't you heading down to the gym and making yourself uncomfortable? There's many other things about the gym that are extremely great for spiritual advancement. It's the concern of what others think when you're in the gym. When you're a newbie just walking in there, I see it all the time, the insecurity, the concern of how they look and trying to put more weight on to look strong, and they're doing it wrong and causing themselves injuries and all kinds of problems. So again, if you haven't learned how I think by now, I take the difficult fucking shit in life to grow on this path. I embrace it. I look it in the eye. I run for it. Because I know that's the quickest way to get there. But this is something I want you to think about. So let's just hit a quick fucking summary here. Anything in your life that is difficult is where you're going to learn from. And if you are not stimulating mental and physical, you are stagnating. Maybe holding right at the medium ground, maybe even slightly digressing. It takes the whole fucking package in order to move forward in the strongest way that you possibly can. Then this isn't to say I've got everything figured out and that I'm just 100% on track all the time. I'm not. I'm just like anybody else. I'm human. That said, I do have way more discipline than anybody I personally know as far as looking somebody face to face, not counting people on the internet I've never met and stuff like that. But as far as meeting somebody straight up, I haven't met anybody else with that much inner strength to push forward. And I'll tell you something about that. It's not that I was born with this inner strength. It's not that I was given this. It's not any of that shit. Most of my life, I was extremely fucking insecure. I was depressed. I had anxiety. I was so concerned what others think. I never excelled at Taekwondo like I should have because I was defeated when I stepped in the ring, even though I did really, really well. So, you know, again, I'm human just like everybody else. I have all the issues and problems and bullshit in my life. And the level of discipline I hold today has been through fucking hard work and was not gifted to me. I wasn't born with it. I have forged that from my own fucking existence and pushing towards knowing who I am. And this is a byproduct that has come from looking at myself and asking, who am I? So, you know, again, give up on the fucking easy shit, you know? Not to say don't ever do it. Have some fun with the easy stuff once in a while. If it's something you truly enjoy, do it. I'm not telling you not to. But just know, if you want to fast track this shit, it's the difficult stuff. All right. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. I actually have more stuff coming out, but I've been running into nothing but problems with videos and computer programs and editing, and I'm learning a lot, and it's been really, really difficult. I literally just had a great video put together, and the whole thing got lost and destroyed, and I had been putting a lot of time into this thing. But I'm not going to give up. And because of these complications, again, I know that I have to now do this no matter what. That's the deal. Have a great day.